A farming simulator. Today we will we'll just be farming as usual. I did a little bit of work off camera to pay off a loan that I had going. So I'm just gonna get this all set up now. I did do the work. I wanted to pay that loan off for the mistake that we made last stream while farming. I have some big news to do today as well that I will discuss in a bit here. But for now, I'm just going to get all set up and then we will start farming. Just give me 1 second. Okay, hold on, give me 1 second here. Just getting things set up. Alright, and okay, that looks to be about everything. Okay, alright, so let's get to farming. So I did do a little bit, like I said, off camera because I wanted to get rid of the loan that we had going, because we'd made a mistake. We'd accidentally sold our old combine and I was forced to buy this new one. I'm not complaining about it. It's John Deere and I love my John Deere. So we got that all sorted out now. What else we got going here? I was getting ready to harvest this. So I apologize for not streaming the last little bit. Lately I've been feeling pretty under the weather, but I still feel under the weather, but I cannot neglect this any longer. The show must go on. So, we are going to start and clean up some sunflower seeds we have going. And my dogs are barking. Toby, enough, buddy. Alrighty. So, we'll start working on this. I have a field over there that needs to be cultivated, I believe. No, that was cultivated. I need to set up the seeder on that one. So the big news I want to inform everyone is I ordered this week a new steering wheel for my gaming here. So the only thing I have left to pick up is a USB splitter. And then we will be set up for VR racing, which that should be fun. Legally blind guy driving a vehicle at some speed an hour here. We'll see how that goes. So that's the big news is I ordered the new steering wheel. I should have it by sometime next week. I'll make that announcement on my Facebook page after. If you would like to check out the Facebook page, there's a link to it in the About section in my YouTube page. Feel free to join the group, and there you will stay informed on whatever we are working on. So, I've been thinking about which way I want to take the farm that we're working on. I'm thinking maybe we'll get into cotton, as I'd recently picked up the John Deere Cotton DLC. So we can actually, what I'll do is I'll let that guy do the work, or I'll get this guy all set up here to do this, and we will take a look at the John Deere cotton machine. Alright. Yeah, we'll get you all set up. You can do that. Okay. So I was thinking about this. This is the CP690. This spits out circular bales of cotton. The price on it is $847,000 after everything. There's no customization for it, which is fine by me. So we'll that's what it is, and we'll have to find the appropriate fields to do it in. Cotton does sell for quite a bit. I've been recently watching the prices on cotton while I've been playing. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll branch into that. Maybe we'll branch into livestock after too. We'll see what happens. But for now, we'll just continue what we're doing here. And I've gotten that stuck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, there we go. Hitting that stupid fence. Alright. So I'll start doing this. Well, this guy continues the cultivation, or the harvesting. I'll come behind him with the tractor and do what I'm doing. Then I figure after this we can rest for the night, and we'll come back to it in the morning. We have our wage payments coming out. Also, actually, I did want to state that I will be picking up Farming Sim for PC shortly. I'm still working on getting that all set up. I think I'm going to actually have to upgrade to a new PC after, because my PC is having a bit of trouble on the streaming end of it. I will continue testing, and we'll let everyone know what happens when it happens. So I will be getting a camera, like a GoPro, that I will be mounting to the side of my head, so that way I can start posting truck driving videos. Especially with the new steering wheel coming in, I'm pretty excited about that. It'll be pretty mint. We have our worker going here. I'm hopefully going to be getting back to a regular streaming schedule here shortly. It's a little iffy with my health on when I can stream. Some days I feel better, some days I feel even worse, so it just kind of is what it is at this point. I just don't argue with it. We'll probably be firing up another series here shortly. We'll be continuing our truck driving series as soon as I get the wheel, because the wheel does work with Truck Driver, so that'll be a whole new thing. The wheel I ordered was the Logitech G29. It's got the full 900 degrees rotation, and it's just a better quality wheel than the one I have. And the one I have does not function with Truck Driver. So that's something to look forward to. I'll basically have to relearn how to drive, because my old wheel had a 270 degree rotation, and this one has 900. So that'll take me a bit of time to get used to, but I'm sure I'll handle that pretty good. And like I said, we'll get a USB splitter for my PlayStation here. so I can start streaming the VR games like Drive Club and other games like that. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Maybe we can look for some other jobs here coming up. Actually, let's check our progress on our other guy here. I'm actually gonna repair his seeder. That needs to be maintenanced. Yeah. We'll also have to maintenance our tractor shortly. The reason why it's good to keep up with your maintenance, especially on your tools, is the kilometers per hour that you can do the fields at. So if they're in bad shape, they'll only do it at 10 kilometers an hour. If they're in good shape, they will go at 15. And 15 is optimal, right? Like, it's your most efficient timing. And that's what we want. We want to run this farm efficiently. I personally don't like seeding, so I tend to forget to fix my seeder. As you can tell, like, the condition of it was not the greatest. So, but we'll just continue our little trek here, cleaning up. The wheel will also be used for farming sim, so I'm going to try that first person. But I can tell you right now, it's going to be a lot of looking around, because we're going to have to get that view to back up and all this other stuff. It'll make the farming a little more immersive. I have looked at the Logitech side panel for farming sim. That'll be an interesting addition. It'll have all the switches and doodads on it, so that'll be interesting as well. Alright, so we'll get back to farming here. We only have a couple rows left here, and then we will carry on. I don't know if any crops are ready to be harvested yet. I will check on the map in a second. As you can see, I have cultivated this very crookedly. I tend to do that. We'll get the combine out of the way here. That can stay with some stuff in it. I'll park it right up here so it's out of the way. Turn that off, and we'll go back to our tractor. Maybe today we can replace that Case International tractor we got with another lovely John Deere unit. That'll be pretty exciting. It's always exciting getting new equipment on the farm. We have $36,000. We need, I think, for a tractor, let's see what the baseline John Deere is, $119,500. So that'll be not too bad. We'll get that going. And hopefully we'll get more efficiency out of it. I'm hoping to upgrade some of my tools today. We'll see what happens. Alright. You know what? I'm going to load up my video here, because I know I had issues with it last time with the live chat. So we'll alright, let's see how far this guy's done seeding. Maybe we can stop him and just park for the night. Actually, we got a few other things we can move around the farm potentially. Let's see where you are. Not a big fan of seeding, but I think we'll take over for him. Oop. Yeah, see, I don't even know how to work the seeder. Turn on sower. This is a rare moment here, watching me seed the field. I'm not too big on it. Let's see. Can we get a pull up in here? It's a bit of a pain in the ass to seed at night, but we'll continue. I'll probably go pick up some pallets of seeds then, so we can refill our seeder whenever. Oh. Oop. There we go. We want that there. It'll be quite interesting actually to do this with a steering wheel. I feel like it'll slow down the process a little bit, but at the same time it'll make it a little more immersive in the farming bit. Stupid trees. Get out of my way. I think I'm going to cut those trees down too eventually. They seem to be always in the way, and I tend to get my machines caught on them, and it just becomes a big mess, more than I like it to be. So we'll probably cut down those trees, and then I'll sell the wood. Would be kind of nice. Get rid of that. After we're done seeding this field, I think we'll head into bed there. We'll get up early in the morning and we'll start harvesting. If I do need to pick up seeds, I'll do that though too. That'll be for tomorrow's job. Maybe we can get our seeder upgraded, that'd be nice. See, I'm not very good at this whole seeding thing. There we go. But at least now that the seeder's fixed, we're seeding at an optimal rate. So this shouldn't take us too much longer. I figure we probably got maybe 4 or 5 more passes along this field, and that'll be good for it. I do see we have some growth on the one side there, so it's good. Get a nice water tank or something going to start watering the fields a little better. Start taking care of this a little better. There. We'll see how my seeding job is in the morning, depending on how the plant grows. Maybe I missed some spots. It looks like I did on the left there. I'm just not too familiar with running the seeders, so I usually get the employees to do this. But rather than stop for the night or have you guys just sit there and watch the employee work, I figured I'd just do it myself. Alright. Yeah, we got about 3 or 4 more passes on this field. And maybe we'll also look into buying another field shortly. There is a field I was looking at, so we'll see what happens with that. It actually comes with quite a bit of land. The price on it was 200 and something. 202 or 203. So we'll see where we get today here. So yeah, see, I seeded that crooked that there's a couple passes on the one side, but not very many on this side. But it is what it is. Yeah, so you can already see it. I've seeded wrong and buggered it all up. Shouldn't have those strips there. But just not a big fan of the whole seeding process. That's why I usually just get employees to do it. Even cultivating though, I'm not the greatest at it. I like my harvesting. I'd much rather be sitting in the combine than have to run the seeder. So what I'll do is I'll go to the local shop tomorrow and pick up some more seed. Maybe we'll I don't know, maybe we can take another bank loan and upgrade some stuff. Maybe that'd be better off too. The only thing is though, is I don't like being stuck in debt. It's just much more of a pain in the butt. So and that should be just about it. That sums up this field. So we will turn off the seeder now. What do we got here for seeds? Oh, we're still doing pretty good. Head into bed there. Let's see, it is 23:48. So if I sleep for 6 hours, that puts us roughly to about 6 in the morning. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, the epitome of farming sim. No, we can't harvest. Wow. Actually, maybe we can skip this a little bit. Come on, get in there, 5. Oh, no. We're gonna just have to put up with it, I guess. The only thing about the rain is means we can't harvest, which that kind of sucks, but that is what it is. That means we'll just have to seed, I guess, or okay, we can look at contracts too, actually. Harvesting. Oh, cultivating. Field 8. Oh, that's a big job. How big is field 8? And yeah, that's not gonna happen with my tiny little tractor. If I had a bigger tractor, it'd be a lot better, but I just don't. Yeah, you know what? Full send it. We are going to be cultivating today. We will accept that contract. That way, we can do it while it's raining. I'll have this guy come up here and do that. So we got to go up to field 8. We'll have our lights on. What's our quickest way to field 8? Okay. We'll go this way. Oh, almost like a train right off the... There we go. Oh, come on. So, the field is going to take forever in this little tractor. Unfortunately, it's a big job, but someone's got to do it, and I've got my little John Deere unit here. And, well, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, I will take a look at what I got here for horsepower. I have 164 horsepower. Let's see what we got for units that can take that. Cultivators. This requires 100 horsepower, 120 horsepower. What are we getting for that? That is 3 meters. That's 3 meters. 130 horsepower, 220. Yeah, we ain't gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna cut the mustard, unfortunately. So, we have field 8 up in our sights now. As daunting as that field looks, it will take us a while. Yeah, that is a massive field. Oh yeah, this job's gonna take us a while. Alright, buckle up folks, we are going in hot. Coming in the first line. We are coming in hot with our John Deere. We are running field 8. We are going to do this in probably 6 hours time. Unfortunately now one of our tractors are disposed, so yeah, it's a $10,000 job. Maybe I should have just transferred stuff. That probably would have been better. Buckle up folks, because this is gonna get real. This cultivating will take us quite a while. Let's see what 1%. I will take that. Our John Deere will probably need to be fixed during our escapade here. I should have fueled up my tractor before I went, but that's okay. But we have a lot of balls for doing this field with this tiny tractor. I might actually have to buy a second cultivator. You know what? I wonder how that would work. If I hired a worker on one end and then I started on the other, 3 meters a shot, 6 meters length. It might be worth it. Might be worth it. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. Oh Oh yeah, that's gonna drive me nuts, that fence. Oh jeez. Mental note: never buy field 8. Never, ever, ever, ever buy field 8. I could buy a bigger unit with a bigger cultivator. Not too much, man. Just doing some farming sim here. We took on a massive job. We have to cultivate this entire field with my tiny John Deere tractor. So we'll see how that goes. It's going to take us forever, I think, but maybe I'll pick up another cultivator and have a second one running. Be pretty mint. It's a $10,000 contract, so I don't really want to let it go. Gonna be a long, hefty job, but we'll get it done. Ain't one to back down from a challenge. How have you been? Yep, there's a mistake. It's okay. Getting a little too cocky with our cultivator here. Oh no. I gotta check that quick. Getting a error message. Okay, nope, still good. Okay. Yeah, I've been good. Very good. Yep. Yeah. That's good, you've been doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm gonna have to make a trip out that way soon. As soon as my health is a lot better and more stable, I'll start traveling again. Oh, come on. Tone. There we go. No, I just control it. Okay. Let's ignore those interruptions. Alright. So back to the farming here. Oh, that's fine, man. We all have lives to live. We all have things, you know, we all have days where we're tired or just don't want to do anything. It happens. No problem at all. Just want to say thank you for supporting me and showing up for the stream for a bit. Thanks to everyone who joins throughout the stream. It makes me feel a lot better when everyone shows up and stops in and says hi. It's definitely a big help. I know with the staying on air and stuff, like doing the streams, even when there's no one watching, I still try and keep talking, so that way, just in case anyone does watch the stream back later, you know, it's not just me sitting here farming. Like, it's not just me sitting here doing nothing, right? And just farming. So, it's much appreciated when people stop in. Oh, this fence is gonna drive me nuts. Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah, this field is pretty big to handle with this little John Deere. But it's a John Deere, it'll do anything. Yeah, this is a lot of field for this little machine. I might actually just have to abandon this contract, unfortunately. I'm hoping not to. I will check what we got here for it. Yeah, we're at 3%. But it's raining still, so... because it's raining still, I can't harvest anything until the rain clears up and fucks off, essentially. So, we'll just have to continue doing this for now. Maybe I'll hire a worker to do this while I'm doing my harvesting when the sun starts shining. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We got quite a bit of snow. I figure we probably got about probably 1.5 to 2 inches. But by Saturday or Sunday, the snow should all be gone. It's because we're supposed to hit, I think it's like +6 this weekend. So... I'm hoping the weather clears up. That way I can start getting work done. That bothers me. Huh. I missed chunks. Supposed to do the job right for this guy and I end up missing chunks. Ah, crap. There we go. I actually ordered myself a new steering wheel for my PlayStation and my computer. Oh, okay, this is monotonous now. I missed that too. Oh, shit. So that'll be cool because I'll be doing a lot more in first person. There we go. It'll be pretty sweet. I remember back in Farming Sim 17, there was a job that took, I think it was, you had like 4 hours to do it. And I actually did it. Like, I sat there for 4 hours and just did this job. Like, it took forever. I think it was Field 1, I think, was the biggest one in 17 on, I can't remember what the map was called now. Yeah, I'd sat there and did it all. I noticed I just missed that. Alright, here we go. Alright, okay, so we'll get back to this. Okay. We have this going. I think we should be, I'm going to say at about 5% now. Nope, we're still at 4. This is going to take a while. Can I get a worker to do this? Oh yeah, I can too. Mint. So when I do go to do the harvesting and stuff for my other stuff, I can just hire the worker to continue this. Unfortunately, this will set me back in my other fields, but making an extra $10,000 is pretty good. On top of the approximate 30 I'll make from my sunflowers, so I'll make about 40,000 today. The only problem is this ties up this tractor, so I won't be able to use it for any field work. So I might just have to bite the bullet and buy a second cultivator or something. Or I might just bank loan it. I can bank loan and buy a bigger tractor. That wouldn't be too bad. I might do that actually, just bank loan and buy a, let's see what other tractors we got here. I'll probably buy a large tractor actually. Let's see, what's this one? 269 horsepower. Nice big John Deere for 238,000 plus a cultivator. That has to be under ooh, is that even gonna cut it? 269 horsepower. No, I don't think that's gonna. No, that requires 300 horsepower. Wow, shit. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Unless I can drop a bigger engine in it. I think there's a Big Bud that has 600 horsepower for, if I'm not mistaken. That would be large tractors. This is one of the modded tractors I got. Yeah, 225. It's got 500 horsepower. That's a big unit there. Yeah, it's got the nice 3-point on the back, so I can run whatever else I need. I might pick up that unit actually. Bond on running the other tractor brands, but the Big Buds are nice. Especially I tested out that Big Bud, I think it's a 747. It's got 1,000 horsepower. Man, that is a lot of tractor. Oh, that happens. Stupid fence. God, I wish they'd take that fence out. Yeah, this is just messing us all up. Take 9 years to turn the goddamn tractor around. I'm not even gonna worry about that little strip over there. I see it. It bothers me, but I'm just gonna keep going. Got about 5% down now. Getting pretty happy with that. Only another 95% more of the field to go. I could always just like leave the job for now and come back to it later. But I just gotta remember, I gotta take a mental note that I gotta come back and work on this field. And now it's switching to just sunny. So yeah, I think we'll have to do that. I'll hire this worker for now to do this. I'll come back over here now that we can start harvesting. What I'll do is I'll pull my other John Deere back to the farm when I want to cultivate the fields quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, shit. Never mind. Oh, what are you doing? You're almost worse at farming than I am. There we go. Let's see, what are we at now? Oh, we're at 6%. We're actually progressing a lot faster than I thought. But yeah, the second this rain breaks down, we'll start running that other field there. Getting that all sorted out and situated. Then yeah, I'll bring this guy back to my farm and have it running. I would get rid of the truck, but I use the truck for the trailer for the seeds. That would give me more money. Although if I get close enough, I could probably just sell the truck and reinvest the money into a better tractor. So I think, what's that truck worth? Yeah, 18,000. Yeah, that's not bad. So when I get close enough to doing that. The job system in this game works a lot differently. It's all contract work. Yeah, our tractor's pretty worn down too. We're gonna have to repair that shortly. Needs loving. Okay. This tractor's gonna need some loving shortly here to get some of the parts fixed on it. Gotta keep up on the maintenance. This would be a good field for cotton. My God. Thinking about it now, like, this would be an awesome field for cotton. You get a lot of bales of cotton out of this field. Yeah, I think that's field 8, right? I'd have to crisscross the other way because I wouldn't be able to run it this way. Just be too much of a pain in the ass to do. But this is like a $1.3 million field, so that's like a way later thing. Oh yeah, so we'll have this guy continue what I was doing. We'll fire up this unit, get her running, and now we'll start harvesting. I do still have some sunflower seeds in the cultivator from the last run. Those will just sit in there for now as I'm doing this, because they'll all stack up, and then I'll put them on the trailer and get them ready for being sold. To keep an eye on the prices too now. If the prices aren't high, I still have enough money that I can just store them for later on for selling after. This is usually like the buffer range. I'll usually like to have at least 30 grand just sitting around. That way I can hire workers if I need to and I don't have to spend too much money. There we go. I see only half that field's grown, so that's going to take a little bit. hoping to get my laptop all set up to do some truck driving streams though, because truck driving's my big one. Gonna be exciting. Got my steering wheel coming in. That'll be freaking amazing. I'm so happy and excited about that. I'll have to go make a cup of coffee shortly too. Cup of coffee and a washroom break. Never hurts. Let's see here. Okay. What I should do is mount my phone. I do have a phone mount here. But I'm slowly working on my sim setup here for my trucking. The steering wheel is the first part. I had to buy a steering wheel with a clutch pedal. So that I picked up the Logitech G29, and then later on I'll be ordering the Thrustmaster TB or TH8M shifting unit. So eventually it'll be like I'm running a rig. And then I've been looking into options for the split shifting unit, because the company that makes the one that I wanted no longer makes them. Because they mimic the 18-speed Eaton Fuller system. But I could order one on eBay, but I'm not too big on taking chances on eBay things. I don't know, maybe someone can let me know how their experiences with eBay are. I know I'm an Amazon guy. I trust my Amazon. Never really trusted eBay. Field's almost done. We got our cultivator on the other field. Switch back and run that for a bit. Well, we'll empty this into the trailer. Actually, we'll empty this into the grain tower. Yeah, this guy's done his job. That's growing. Yeah, we'll just empty this in here for now. Ooh. There we go, this is what we want. And this way we can just pick this up from the grain bin after. Alright, now that's done. We'll put this back to the other field. We'll give that a bit of time to grow more. And we'll jump back to our cultivator. Alright, yeah, so it's only got that little chunk to do. See, what have we done this? Done almost 10% of the field. It's not bad. what we'll do is people can watch this. I'm gonna go make a fast cup of coffee. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. We have ourselves a cup of coffee. The official mug of the day is up to snow good. We have our guy still running his work here. This is all set up now. Yeah, okay, good. Good. I like to see that. So we'll leave him. Oh, and we're going to be saving. Got 11% done of that job. Okay. We'll start cultivating this field here. Or not harvesting. This will be good for us. We can do this here. And we're having that issue again with that tagging of the crops on that end. I don't know if it's just the sunflower seeds or it's going to be every seed that does that. If anyone knows, some guidance would be appreciated on that. Alright. And we'll go this way now. There we go. And we're getting the appropriate amount of stuff we need done. Alright, we'll get these cleaned up because I don't know why they don't tag that way. It's kind of weird. And we'll back up. Fire up this. And there's those crops gone. We do have some sunflower seeds in our grain bin. Just for safekeeping for now. This job, I might just have to abandon that other job as much as I don't like it. Could probably continue it in the morning. Yeah, because it's already like 4:30 in Farming Sim here. So we have our fields worked on. Alright. Our fields are looking good here. We gotta get got about 2 or 3 more runs on this one. Got a couple more rows here. We still got our worker running this field. Oh yeah, this field's gonna take forever. Okay, we're almost on this one. Then we'll store this in the grain bin as well. Okay. Once this is done, we'll check in on our employee who's working on the contract for us, and we'll see how he's making out over there. I'll go dump off whatever we have in here into the grain silo. There we go. Alright. Okay. So now this is done. We'll park this. Where do we want to park that? We'll park this over here because this is going to be the next field that needs to be done. There we go. It's looking good. We have our workers still going here. We'll take back over this part here. Just continue until late enough time. There's some cars passing by. Yeah, I'm thinking this job was a bit of a mistake for this machine. We're only at 13%. Yeah, I'm gonna take this machine back to my farm for now, and then I'll bring it back here when I'm done. I can't let my farm wither just because I want to get this job done. I wish my town had a giant thing like that. I'm gonna build one. I'm gonna put a 50-foot cow in my yard. Okay, maybe not that big, but close enough. Put a 50-foot cow. That'd be pretty cool, actually. Or a 25-foot one. Alright, now that we're back on our farm, we'll start working on our fields here. Get these both cultivated. We'll have this seeder go out. We'll have to work in through the night, I guess. Because what I'll do is I'll jump back and I'll stay in this. I'll have my worker run the seeder, and I'll go back to continue that big job there. that's what we'll have to do. I'm gonna have to repair this tractor. Let's repair everything actually. Okay. Okay. Alright. Now that everything's repaired, we'll fuel up our tractor before we head back. Alright. Probably should have looked at what was growing on that guy's field. I never even checked. I'll check the soil out when I get back, see what they were growing. It's never a bad idea to know what was planted on the field before. I know before this was sunflower seeds. It was all before this was all sunflower seeds. It was all wheat. Yeah, we'll probably have to work through the night. So what I'll do is I'll do a couple more passes on this. I'll have my seeder guy come behind me and work this field as I carry on this field as well. So I'll do probably 3 or 4 more strips, and then I'll have him come up here. He'll start his job, I'll continue with mine, and then we'll move on to the other field. And then after that, I'll have him seed that other field while I work on the contracted field. And to be honest, I think that this is the biggest job I've ever done in Farming Sim. Like the biggest job or contract I've ever taken in Farming Sim 19. And the only reason I took it was because there was nothing else that was going. So, we'll just continue with that. We have 5 or 6 more strips on this, so I'll have my seeder come up in a second here. I'll probably go there and back once more. I'm running sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds right now are probably one of the best things to run in Farming Sim. next to cotton. Cotton makes actually quite a bit of money too, but the machinery is so expensive for it. It's really rough getting in it. So I'm hoping that big field I was working on, field 8, I figure I'll buy that field later for cotton, I figure. But instead of crisscrossing north and south, I'll have to go east and west for doing the cultivations and stuff like that. That way that dumb fence out there doesn't get in the way. I had to turn this off.
The mic's off.
There we go. I don't know what activated it, but something activated my Google. Okay. So we'll have this guy come up now. Work lights for safety. I'll probably end up running 2 employees over throughout the night here. Just because I'm going to need a good strong night shift going. Because I can cultivate that other field. And I see I missed a spot. That's acceptable on a work field, but not on my field. There we go. Got that all fixed up. Got this guy sowing the fields now. I've got a couple more passes on this field, then I should be done this one. Then I'll move on to the next. Alright, one more pass and this field's done. This guy will continue working here. I'll move straight into the next field. That other field should be just about finished growing. Then I can start doing that field there. I'll harvest that while I have my other guy. It's going to be a bit of tiptoeing around here, but I'll have this guy harvest or cultivate the big field. I'll harvest the small field. I'll have the guy in the tractor here sow the fields, replanting, and it should all work out. Everything should be efficient and smooth. What I should do is actually buy just buy a tractor for jobs like this. Let's see, what have we got? 31,000. going to be about a $300,000 investment to get into a bigger cultivator. So I'll just run that big bud. The new DLC for Farming Sim comes out on March 10th. It's the Brugalt DLC, I think it's called. Brugalt. But it incorporates a new John Deere line of tractors, which I'm really excited for. I believe it's the 9RX series or something like that. Running the 9RX series line of John Deere's would be pretty nice. Oh no, is it 9RX? I can't remember what it is now. But it's okay. I can run contracts for other people all day long, like I don't care as long as it doesn't really interrupt my field work, because my farm comes first. He's moving pretty quick, so I'm liking that. As long as he's doing his job efficiently, I really don't care. Oh. I accidentally made a turn there because I was trying to grab. Okay. Get back in this. Good. I just noticed. Need to adjust that. There we go. There we go. This is looking good now. Alright. Hopefully this works out as well as I planned it out in my head. Or as well as I planned it out while I was talking. Should though, I don't see why not. I'll just have to keep watching to see when this guy completes that other field. I would have leased the equipment, but I didn't want to lose the money on the contract. Because you lose a portion of the money for borrowing the equipment. I wanted to make the full contract price. Alright, and that concludes this field pretty much. We can get back to just got a few spots that I missed here. The end. Good. And good. So I'll fuel up this tractor now before I send it back to the contract field. They're running about half a tank here. There we go. That's fueled up. I've been storing everything in the grain bin because I don't really need to sell it right now. I can wait for a good opportune price. Get this guy back. Have him start working that field. Oops, turned a little too sharp there. That'll take some setup too when I plug this wheel into the PS4. I'll have to set it up so the sensitivity is just right. I'll just keep going straight. There we go. And we'll make a right at this field here. Or make a right at here. And here's field 8 coming up. Let this guy pass. And we'll find out where our mark is for it. Where did we stop? It's all cultivated. Ah, here we go. There we go. This should all be grown now. Yep. Awesome. This is working out according to my plans. Yeah, we got rain coming up, so faster I can get this cultivated, the better. Or harvested. Jesus, I've been talking about cultivating so much. It's just a standard word that comes out now. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. This shouldn't take me too long. We'll have this all dumped off into the grain bin there for safekeeping. Maybe we'll see what the prices are like when all this is harvested. Maybe we'll just sell off a load. This is not rolling too bad though. Not rolling too bad. Let's see, what are we, oh, it's going to save. We're at 14% on that field. So, I don't have a lot of other contracts out. Paying out $148 an hour for wages. It's not bad. I noticed that our one worker's done. So we'll have him immediately start seeding this field. We'll continue this one. It's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, I think the next thing I need to work on is a bigger tractor. Because I don't care if the seeder's that small, but that tractor, I need a bigger tractor with a bigger cultivator. That's a must right now. Because that way I can have my tractor unit go out and do cultivating jobs like I'm doing now, but without having the issue. Don't want to run into that again. The tractor being too small. Because realistically, like, I should have a cultivator that's probably 2 or 3 times the size to do that field. There we go. Should get a decent turn in for this too. We'll have to check the prices out. Actually, we'll check the prices now. See what we're looking at for prices. So far our best bet's going to be selling it to the restaurant for $13.11 per. I think that's per thousand liters or whatever. Yeah, this is going pretty quick actually. I'm liking this. And we'll jump back on the John Deere. That's a 6155M, I think, if I remember correctly. Yep, 6155M series. And with some here. Don't want that happening. We want to squeeze every amount of product we can out of the fields. I'm wondering actually, instead of buying another tractor, maybe I'll just buy another field. Because another field would be really beneficial. The only thing is the fields are kind of far away, such as the problem we're having with last field there, or field 8. It's pretty far away, but luckily we don't own that field. That's just a contract. I could actually make the fields bigger, but I don't really like doing that. I just like to leave it to the way the game has it, the size. Might try another map soon too, we'll see what happens. I'll probably download some of the maps and we'll see if there's one I like, and if I find one good one, we'll try that on the stream. So yeah, this field's almost done. Then we'll hop back to the cultivator. We got 2 more strips here. I probably could get it all in one shot, but I don't really want to push it because I don't want to be missing any. I'd rather have it take a little longer and miss some than it be quick and a dirty job. We also have our other field too, field 24. That's still got crop growing on it. That should almost be done too. Can harvest that field. And here we go, here's our last line. Then we're done this field. When it starts to rain, I'll strictly work on the cultivation. Because I still got that other field that's going. Yeah, it's at 16% now. I got that worker going on that field. It'd be nice if they'd set it up so I could just buy machinery and have that machinery strictly for contract work. Like within regards to having workers just strictly for running the contracts. Let's see, what do we got in our storage bins here? Oh, a little over 11,000. By the end, yeah, we should have 13,396. That is correct. Well, that's why my internet was shoddy. It was downloading an update. Alright, I'm gonna go fuel this up while I've got the time. We've got that all fueled up. We'll park this over here. Shut this unit down. He's almost on his field. We'll take over for a bit here. And I gotta say, this field has turned out quite nice. So definitely be a good field for running cotton. I'm hoping that this will be a buy later on for sure. Definitely, it's a beautiful field. Ooh. We started a sidewind here a little bit ago. Gosh darn it. We've got this field rolling pretty good. We're almost out of the I'm gonna call it the fuck me zone, where that fence just really screws with the entire operation. That'll be nice because I'll be able just to pull around and it'll make everything a hell of a lot more efficient. Probably got about 8 or 9 more passes before we get out of that zone. There we go. We have $134 coming up for our wage payments, so it's not bad. That's still paying the employee from last time for most of the hour. Hopefully we can get this field done quite fast. There we go. Kind of veering off. Veering off course. Ooh. Got the midnight traffic coming by. Ooh, looking good. Yeah, this contract's gonna take forever. I might have to finish this one off camera. The reason actually I'd like to get Farming Sim for PC is there's just a lot more mods. A lot more mods for PC than there is for the console. I can get myself like nice Chevy trucks, Ford and Dodge. You can just get a whole slew of things that you can't really get on the console. Veering off again. I'm gonna have my worker do this while I go get another cup of coffee. I seem to be going through a lot more coffee. I will be right back. Okay. Alright, and I'm back. Unfortunately, I returned without a cup of coffee. The coffee machine was in use. Okay, we have this guy doing this still. Got our sewing machine done. We got our sewing done. We'll move this to the other fill. Hopefully I can get that other contract done. I might have to bring my cultivator back here and do that. Alright. So we're heading up again for another stretch. It's not bad. Alright. This is looking pretty good. What are we at here with this field? Oh, it's going to do this little saving thing. %. We're over 1/5 on this field. Yeah, this will be something I'll definitely just finish off camera. I'll do this contract up and I'll get a bit more done too, so it gets a little more exciting as I get some of the bigger equipment rolling here. Get some of the bigger and better stuff going. Because I think off camera, I think I've probably put in about, I don't know, 2-3 hours worth of work. Oh, we're almost out of fence territory. That's exciting. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Maybe this weekend, if I have time, I'll run a Call of Duty stream or something. That'd be pretty intense. You guys can all watch me lose in Call of Duty. I gotta rank up my season pass so I can get the new guns. I have not been on Call of Duty in quite a while. Good news is our seeder's still going at 15 kilometers an hour. That's what we want to see. That means it's not very worn yet. We have rain coming down. Sounds like there's some thunder in the sky as well. It's not very good for harvesting, but it is what it is. The weather will clear up eventually, and we'll be able to harvest. So what I'll do right now is I will go back to my field as soon as I'm done this strip. And then I will start harvesting my own field. Or I'll go back to the farm. It's already 5:01, so we won't be able to sleep now. And I'll go back to my field. Harvest up my field there, or cultivate, and then I'll have my seeder do the work on that field while I come back here and do this job still. Yeah, taking this job I think was a pretty big mistake. Oh no. Made the little stupid gate arm come down on my tractor. Oh, that's funny. Alright. Continuing on. We'll head on back down to the farm. We'll work on the field. if I don't take this tractor into the woods and crash, we'll go back down, we'll work on the field there, get that field all prepped up, and then we'll come back. Okay. I'm going to hire a worker to do my field quick while I go back and get my cup of coffee. And then I'll come back and I'll finish cultivating it myself. Alright. Alright, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. I have my I invested in one of those Keurig machines, and I think that was probably one of the best investments I made all year. I'm usually not one for those fancy coffee machines, but I said screw it, and I bought one. And then I bought myself a bunch of Starbucks coffee to put inside of it, and I'm enjoying every second of it. We are almost done this, or we're partly done this field. And remember to stay up to date on any of the news for my streams and whatever. I do have a Facebook page which can be found in the About section in my YouTube page. I will also link my Snapchat account for my streaming, because I do have one of those too. I just haven't really gotten that all done up. Actually, I probably should. Let's take a little snap here. Let me look at the camera. Oh. There we go. I will link my Snapchat account in my YouTube page as well after. That will be something I will work on. I think I was just thinking about it in my head now. That's why there was that bit of silence. I'm going to do a YouTube video explaining why I got into farming sim and just simulation in general. I think that'll be a cool one. So I will I'll make a video and I'll post that. I'll post that later on. I think that'd be really interesting. So, but anyways, right now we're continuing this field. Our tractors are getting pretty dirty, so I'll be investing in a washing station shortly, so we can clean up our tractor units and keep them looking perfectly mint. Actually, the rain's kind of helping. Yeah, the rain's washing all the dirt away. I'm actually quite happy with that. Never mind, might not need to invest in that. Although I am 80% sure I'm going to take the loan and buy the bigger field. Or buy another field. Actually, you know what? Let's see. Because that field's just down the road and that's 23. What's it growing right now? Oh, it's growing sugar beet. Oh, what was that field growing? That field was growing... Oh, corn. Oh, okay, that field was growing corn. Yeah, because it's $202,982 for that field. That is by the biomass heating plant and the barn. And then I think we'll just start expanding outwards. That's 280. 147. 227, but that comes with a lot of places, except for the restaurant. That'd be cool. We have 102,000, 126,000. We'll see how that goes. Could potentially buy another field, but I want to make sure that the reason why I was looking at field 22 is because it was so close to the farm that I could just sort of bounce the equipment back and forth between the farm and the other field. Looks like it might be a good go. Then I'll really be working to get that loan paid off. I think I'll have my sower come up now. That's all ready to go. Alright. I don't want to get rid of this stupid Case International tractor. I don't like Case. I'm a John Deere man. Alright, we'll have this guy start working. We'll continue our stretch. When we have a couple more passes to go in this field. And then that'll be it for that field. And we'll go back to running the contract from hell. Once that contract's finished, we will never take a contract that big unless we have the equipment for it. So, it's not too bad. It'd be nice to have that done. That's going to take some work off camera. I know that because I'm not going to put anyone through sitting there watching me cultivate the same shit for 2 hours. Field 8's a mess. And especially to do with this tractor, like this is way too small for that tractor. Should not have even taken the job. But I was desperate and needed something to do. I've got a couple more runs. Got a couple more runs on this field, and then we'll be done. And then we'll go back to the contract field, and we'll start working on that because we're 22% done the contract. And then we'll finish up that field. That'll be the additional $10,000 we need. Now we're sitting at 29,000. So it's 12:35. It's 12:35. I figure we'll end the stream at about 1 o'clock. So we'll do another couple minutes here of this, and then we will slowly wind the stream down. Don't know how much slower we can get than 15 kilometers an hour. No, I guess the harvester harvests at 10, so can't get much slower than that. So we'll wind the stream. Oh, you know what? I wanted to check because I do have some modded cultivators here. What do we got here? This takes 520 horsepower. Nope, not gonna happen. 200 horsepower? That's... how big is that? That does 6.2 meters. What's the equipment on that? That's a nice cultivator. That's a beautiful one. It's a TG615. Ooh, we might bite the bullet and buy that. What's the price on that cultivator actually? 49,000. 49,000 for that cultivator. That's not bad. I apologize. Coffee went down the wrong hole. Yeah. Oh yeah, I went down the wrong hole. Okay. Now that we finished dying, we'll just continue. Whew. Okay. So we have the cedar coming up behind us. We have... we have the cedar coming up behind us to finish this field. We got this pass and one more pass on this field, or on this field here, and then we'll move on to the contract field and continue our work on that one. Because getting this done is what we want. I think I'm going to put a coffee machine in the room here with me when I stream. Just because I'm almost on this cup already. Start making myself coffee. And we're done this field. It's still raining out, so there's no chances we're going to be on that harvester. I'm going to go check out the field growth. Over here, we got this field that's grown fully, ready to be harvested. This field's planting, this field's still growing. Okay. Now we know where all the fields are at. We'll continue back over to field 8 and continue our contract. Same as last time. If the when the rain stops, we'll jump back onto the harvester. We'll leave our employee to do the work on this field, and then we'll come back. We'll come back and harvest, and we'll leave this guy to do that work. I'm in debate, actually, thinking about this. I don't know if I like this map better, or I don't know if I like Ravenport, which is this map that I'm on, or Felsburn, which is the other map. I like both of them. Like, they're both good maps, but I don't know which one I like more. I think I like Felsburn just because it feels more green. This map just feels gloomy. This map feels pretty gloomy, so I don't quite know, to be honest. Alright, and now we'll cultivate. Give me 1 second. %, done in the field. You know, I'd like to say I think we made some pretty solid progress since we started this field. Spent the entire stream pretty much back and forth on this field, and it's going to be a little sad to finish this contract when it's done. I'm going to let the employee take over. So I'm going to price out tractors right now. Maybe we'll pull a big loan and buy the 450. That's a big mother. Whew. It's got a 500 horsepower engine. Mix that with a really decent cultivator. For 100,000, I could buy the. That one does 10.2 meters. That's 14.5. That's a massive cultivator. And I could sell that case tractor. Sell that. What's the case tractor worth? 44. 44 plus. So that's looking at about 90. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull the trigger on it, guys. We're back in the hole. We're going to take a bank loan. We're gonna buy that big bud. We're gonna buy that new cultivator, and we are going to get cracking. We have our sunflower seeds. We are gonna get ready to sell. Oh yeah, we're pulling the trigger. I feel good about this. There we go. Close that up. See, saving. It's getting all excited. There. Okay, where's our best sale point? The ranch right now, I believe. The port grain elevator at 1,355 per 1,000 liters. Let's do it. We'll go. We'll sell. Then we'll get rid of that Case International tractor. We will bring back our John Deere to the farm. We'll sell the Case. Case will be 44, so we're looking at about 20 plus the 20 we'll make from this is 40, so that's about 100,000. So we're looking at about 100,000. We'll have to take about a $200,000 loan for this unit. But then after that, it's going to be a lot of hard work, and we're going to catch up on the fields pretty. That cultivator, almost took a wipe out there in the truck. Should not be hauling this trailer with this truck, but she's an old girl. She's even got the funky horn going. Got the old beater going. She's a good old girl. She performs pretty well. So, then we'll get, oh my god, I'm excited now. Although we'll let that Case finish its job first. Ooh. We have, and we're doing good. I'm going to pull over for a second here. I'm going to check the progress on my cedar. Cedar's almost done, so we'll be able to, we'll pull the loan for that. We'll just take $300,000 from the bank. That'll allow us to buy the tractor and the trailer and still have money left over. Then we'll sell the equipment we do not need. And, that'll be a day there. That'll be good. We'll have some new units rolling. I took that too fast. My truck did not like that. That is okay. We're rolling big. And we rolling big. We're gonna have this. This will be the tractor that we run. Plus any cultivating jobs we can take now because we'll have a big enough unit to run it. It'll be perfect. Oh, that was only 18,000. Ooh, that cripples something. Okay, let's park this here for a second. We will take the loan right now. Okay. Borrow the money. $300,000 in the hole. Congratulations, we now have over $250,000. Alright, this is the big buy. It's the big buy. I'm getting buyer's remorse already. Didn't think you could get buyer's remorse in a video game, but I'm getting buyer's remorse. Okay. We'll buy the big bud. Whatever. Do we want twin wheels? Nah, you know what, I can... Nah, I like that just as is. Purchased. Okay. Now we need the cultivator. Cultivator. We'll buy the... Let's see what we got here. It's 186, 120, 89 for 12 meters. Or we'll go 94 for the 14. Here it is, guys. We got our Big Bud tractor. Ooh, she's a beaut. Ooh, she's a beauty. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh, we have a problem. Miscellaneous. We're gonna need this. There we go. This unit be rolling. This big guy will do this job like none other. Got ourselves a premium tractor going here. Got kind of a lame horn for such a big beast. Oh yeah, she's rolling. Rolling that coal. It's an old 1980s tractor. The Big Bud 450. This is a tractor. Not saying anything against my John Deere though. I mean, my John Deere's done pretty good. I would be nowhere without my John Deere tractor. Get rid of that case in a second. We'll get rid of that smaller cultivator. Oh yeah. This. Oh shit. Sorry, buddy. Almost got into a workplace accident there. Park you over for here. There you go. Look at that unit. Now we're rolling in the fields. Look at that. We're just going to get so much more done faster. Like 2 swipes it'll do every field. I totally forgot that the Big Bud didn't have the 3-point hookup. So now I'll have to keep that totally forgot that this didn't have the 3-point hookup, so we have to run the 3-point hookup, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, this is a lot of tractor. This is definitely like a lot of tractor. Maybe I can buy another unit after. Buy another tractor unit after with if I can get another 500 horsepower tractor Like, I'll work on this for a while off camera too and see what I can build. But this is definitely like a lot of tractor right here. It's perfect for the job. We'll have this all swiped out in no time. It's a nice big folding unit too, which is nice. So this will really set us back. That means we're not going to be buying the field right now. We will pick up a field after. That's our next priority. Yeah, look at that. That is just going to town cultivating this field. Maybe we'll sell the big butt after and buy a different tractor that has the 3-point. I'll invest in a bigger, maybe a Challenger or something. But that's going to take a bit too, because I got to pay off part of that loan. I want to pay off at least half before I think about another tractor now. But why do we have a big unit for this? But this is it. Like, this is the first step into growing the farm, right? Gotta make leaps of faith like this and hope it just pans out. And I figure that this tractor will do a lot more than I need it to. But yeah, this is, wow. This is getting this done way quicker. Like, we're already... Yeah, we're already at 32%. 32% with this tractor. And this is only like its second swipe, right? Since I brought this tractor on this field. Whoa. The only thing I gotta watch for with this unit is just how I run it. Yeah, this is a massive tractor. This thing's just a frickin' beast. Oh, we gotta watch for traffic too. Can't be, Man, running this thing is much more of a pain in the butt. Especially because I gotta account for the 3-point hookup, swiveling. Then I gotta account for the tractor, or the swivel of the cultivator on the back. Like, this is one heck of a unit though, let me tell you right now. You can just feel the power of this beast. Just, oh, it's wonderful. This will be a lot faster for getting even my fields done. And I'll be able to take a lot more jobs now. Outside of just... The only thing is though, it'll put all my other equipment behind. But that's okay. We have $12,000 right now in the bank. We're teetering bankruptcy, boys. Teetering bankruptcy. This is, boys and gals, this is what we want. We're farmers, we're not supposed to be rich. Look at that. Yeah, it is just, this is the machine. Yeah, this is just going to town doing the work here. This unit is big. Yeah, this unit is massive. This is what we wanted. This is what we were working towards, guys. This big unit, like this thing is just a lot of power. It's a lot of tractor, and I just don't know what to tell you. Like this was definitely a good buy, though, for sure, 100%. We'll get this bad boy turned around now. Get it all lined up with the next field here. Ooh. And there's a swivel on the tractor that I gotta be cautious about, right? Because there's a swivel between the front and rear axle. This is just a lot of swivel points on this. But this is what we're after. We're after power, and the big bud just has it. This is almost like a forestry tractor and not really like a farming tractor. Although I do kind of wish it had the 3-point. Be a lot easier to run this unit without the 3-point. Let's see, what do we got here? Yeah, see, we're at 39% on this field now. 39%. Like this is crazy. We are just rolling in it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a lot of tractor. Get this field done in no time now. We'll collect that. We'll take the money from the... maybe we won't sell any other units. Maybe we'll use this tractor just as like a contracting for cultivation. Because, man, we can get a lot of field done with this tractor. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll do that. The only thing is, though, is now we're not going to be able to save crops. We just got to constantly keep selling. As fast as they're coming in, they gotta go. You know, there we go. I'll have that. Yeah, I'll have my worker do that. I'm gonna go drive this tractor back to the farm. Yeah, because now I can just make money and expand the farm. Now I can really buy a new field. Because now that I got that 3-point attachment hookup piece as well, I can just buy a new field, and I can buy a seeder and then just switch the 3-point from the seeder to the cultivator on this rig here. Then we'll really be cooking with some oil. I'm gonna park this back at the old farm now. We'll keep this unit. We'll keep this rig. We'll keep all this. We'll even keep that stupid case tractor. We'll sell the case tractor when we can afford to get a John Deere. Even if it's a small unit like this one. Okay. Whoops. Came in a little hot there and hit the fence. Shut this unit down. While he's doing that, I'm going to bring my truck back to the farm. We got our other unit going there. It's not bad, it's not bad, let me say so myself. It is not bad. I have this going now. Get this back all to the thing here. I'll probably I don't know if I want to keep the truck or sell the truck. Debating on the truck now. I kind of like the truck. The truck is nice to have. The truck is definitely nice to have, so I'll probably just keep the truck. But I think this is about it. We'll just finish up that field with the Big Bud 450, and then we'll call it a day. Any contract money I get from that, I'll put on the loan, because now we have a $300,000 loan to pay off. So that'll be okay. But that was a very exciting investment to make. Buying that new unit, we definitely needed something bigger, and Big Bud was the cheapest unit I thought of. But now we have some real power. We can cultivate every single field now. We're not limited to size anymore. Alright, we'll park this unit right here. Fire that down. Yeah, it's at 50% already. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the restroom quickly. Okay. You know what, I'm going to watch, I'm back now. I'm going to watch the AI turn around, and I want to see how he does it. What he does that, maybe there's something I could be doing. Oh, he's got that sharp turning radius. Okay. Oh. Okay. I have discovered how to do it. Oh, what's the demand for? Should we have... nothing. Nothing that I'm selling. Okay. Milk. They want milk. But I don't have any. So I don't have any cows. Oh, that's a big unit. Look at the lights on that bad boy. Lights on it are wicked. So yeah, we'll finish up this field. We will pay off that loan, and then we'll finish up this field. We'll use the money to pay off the loan, and that's where we'll end it. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cut the stream off a little early. Something has just come up, so we'll finish this row. Hello, the farmer 252. I apologize. You came in at a at a time where I was just about to close up the stream. Although, if you want, you can go back on YouTube and watch what I've done so far. I really appreciate you saying hi. It's always appreciated. I'll be running another farming sim stream come... Oh, he left. Okay. That's okay, that happens. Wow. I just want to say that's a lot of tractor still. She's got some power. So... Oh. Kava. I don't speak French, unfortunately. I'll do one more real quick. If you want, subscribe to my channel. I'll be farming again on Monday. Monday, probably 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hold on, let me see. Give me a second. Lundi. 9H CST. I apologize if that's not good. My French is piss poor. That's Google Translate. That was a Google translation. I do really appreciate you stopping in though. It's much appreciated. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's a lot of tractor. What are we at here for the contract? Yeah, 65%. So we could use this for doing all the fields, and I'll just keep all my other equipment. So once this row's done, I'll call it here. I'm gonna start closing everything up for the day. But I will return for a stream at a later date. Monday's my big hope. I will post a streaming schedule coming section on my YouTube channel. You can see the Facebook page there. You can join the group, and I'll be posting before I stream and stuff like that, if you would like to continue watching. But I certainly appreciate you stopping in. Oh, Seva. I'm good. I'm good. I just got that. Alright, we'll fold this up. We'll turn off this tractor. Alright, and that will be that for the day. We'll save game. And I just exit it. That's okay, that works too. Thanks everyone for joining in on the stream today. It's always much appreciated when people stop in. For those of you watching later, I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, maybe things I could be doing better. Thank you very much, and you can find my Facebook page on my YouTube channel. Bye for now.